We playing League.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
I gotta get my drink. I'll be right back. I'm excited though. Actually, wait, I'll go get during the loading screen.
What masterpiece shall we play today?
Oh, meow. 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 I'm gonna get a drink, beer back. Yeah, Stream Elements does meow back. I said that. How are you, hot dog flavor? What up? What up? Um, it was okay. Weekend was fine. I love playing paddle, but I got back to work today, and that was a nightmare. So there's this audit that we're supposed to do for the certification process. I didn't know we needed to do this audit, and management was informed about it 1 year ago. And I went through the controls. The vendor that's helping us out, we are paying them to help to do this audit for us because they need to do it. It needs to be done by an external party, and they were going through the docs with us. And man, looks like my next 3 weeks are gonna be very hectic. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. Yeah, we shall see.
I never could refuse an empty stage, not even this one.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah. And like, I am a one-man security team, and the vendor that came to audit us, they came in person, and they started realizing like the mess that we are dealing with, and they started asking me questions like, what's going on? Why? Are you the only security person? Do you not have?
Minions have spawned.
A wrong note is just a happy
No!
accident.
No!
King or commoner, everyone loves a show. The joy of an audience is always worth it.
Work life sound starting your first software dev. Oh, well, let's go. Congrats, man. That's a big deal.
A melody to guide us home.
First job.
Art is something everyone can share.
Hey, Nil Pointer, welcome in. How are you? Bruh, I feel like super stimulated right now. Why and why? I just had like I pushed the production for the first time. It was interesting. Then I started this game.
Much appreciated.
Without testing, nice.
Which arrangement suits the mood?
Well, I tested these on staging. It's not code. It's more like we didn't have HSTS on our domains. So like that's something that comes under my
A true
responsibility. So I asked my manager, hey, like I've never pushed to prod. Can you guide me? And let's try and they're just config changes, not code. It's just YAML for GCP. No. No. Bye.
The right song can suit
Yeah.
the nation.
Pike? I don't know. Yeah, it's Pike.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. Sona support just to keep my sanity intact.
Magic is like
Before I used to play like my early days, Sona main, yeah. Sona one trick pony. I do like sometimes change to other characters and surprise people, but my comfort zone is Sona. I used to play Tryndamere Jungle. This is back in 2013, and I love that.
I find inspiration in every smile and
Yeah.
every tear.
I need to branch out, but like I play so many games. I don't. You played so much LOL. Oh, okay. I didn't know you played LOL. Yeah. So I played it when the game was like quite new with my school friends, and back then we didn't really know what we were doing in the games. But when I got to uni, I was like in North America. And a lot of my friends were still playing on the EU servers, so I couldn't play with them. The ping was horrible.
Never be afraid to listen.
Then like I tried playing on NA. It's just not fun playing with friends. I enjoy the social aspect of playing League. Even right now I'm playing with friends. I'm playing with Hall's Beauty and her community.
No ordinary instrument.
So I enjoy this social aspect of it.
Friend.
And I completely stopped playing with my friends, and they kept in touch because you can't now because of work and life. Yeah, I understand. A lot thanks to Linux, you're not able to.
Emotion. Love. Those are the real
I'll get to my Linux story after. But yeah, I was so like disconnected with like what my high school friends, not even my high school, I've known them since 7, have been up to, because they've been in touch by playing League and other games together. They had a whole Discord server that I wasn't invited to until like 2020, when they kept in touch for 5 years. So yeah, I kind of like during uni, no video games. It was just working 2 jobs, cruising through school, and partying. A lot of partying, a lot of drugs, sex, and alcohol. And yeah. But yeah, during COVID I was like quite alone. I was in debt. I was facing a lot of issues and job hunting every day, and I wanted an escape. So I thought I'll get back into gaming. That's when I booted up Albion Online, got my username that I use everywhere now, Loki Abu from Albion Online.
An ally has been slain.
And then
An enemy has been slain.
my friend saw me log into the game on Steam, and he's like, hey, we play Albion, we're on a server together, you should join.
Ally has been slain.
And then they play League, and I'm like, I should play League with you guys and get back into the game. And over these 5 years they got so good at the game. I was still dog shit. I was inting every time. And then they stopped playing with me because of how bad I was, and they wanted to play ranked.
Strings move and people dance their time.
No, this It is. Like right now, because I came back to Saudi, but my friends are all over the place. And the ones that I have in Saudi, I don't like. I like them, but like hanging out in Saudi is expensive. There's nothing you can do. Like there are no parks and stuff you can hang out, and the weather is just so ass. So a lot of activities are indoors and require spending money, which I'm not a big fan of. But no, I vibe with like a lot of my friends who are outside of this country, and I do want to keep in touch with them.
An enemy has been slain.
And I want people who like match my values, like my interests now. And that's how like I wanted to make new friends with similar interests, like people who understand like the world of IT, world of dev, security. But like I don't want people who are strictly like all about that. I want like, you know, people who have similar pop culture tastes as I do, similar sense of humor, and like making friends on the internet was kind of the way to like, because you can already see someone's footprint to get a read on like what they're about. Yeah, and then Twitch streaming, I've been making friends with like I know like at some point, like if you're a bigger streamer, it's more parasocial than social because there's so many people to interact with. But when you're smaller, it's so much easier to connect with people, especially off stream. And man, I'm slow today. But the cool thing about streaming is you get to make friends with your other streamer friends. Because once they know you stream, like they come check your streams out, and they're like, hey, you know, this is someone I could vibe with, and
An enemy
you get more credibility, a bit more trust. Because if you're a username on the internet and you don't put your face out there or like more of yourself out there, it's harder for people to like because like you're taking a risk making friends with like anons on the internet, but you gotta like peel some layers off so that people can see who you are and like, you know, let their guard down around you.
has destroyed a turret. Has destroyed a
And it's a risk you need to take if you want the
slain.
if you want that. I don't like. I understand the need for people to like be extremely to keep things extremely private online, but to me, life is a risk management game. You've been at Twitch, but never chatting lately. Super fun with people. Yeah. I was not a chatter either. I was like a big lurker. I watched music streams and co-study streams, but I never like really interacted with streamers and chat. I just saw it as like YouTube, you know, you just have them in the background, blah blah blah. But until engaging with first it was Mark Rebier. I don't know if you know Mark Rebier. I loved him. He's Loop Daddy, the guy who was like first in who got paid a lot of bucks for being early in line for the first iPhone, and the person that paid him in the end like got bamboozled because in the end it was just one per customer. She couldn't like buy out the store. But yeah, like that was his first like internet fame. But after he started doing like live looping, and he's quite unhinged, so I used to chat on his streams I've attempted to call in and give him like, he'll take keywords from audiences and he will like do a live loop. And after that, it was Premier Gen for like 2 months until I got banned. Oh, my Linux story. I got into Linux because Windows XP expired. And I was like 11 at the time. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, if I want to install this, I have to run, like, open this, like, command line, and I had to copy and paste this command that I don't know what it does. Am I a dinosaur? I'm a dinosaur? I'm 27, but is it because of Windows XP? When I mentioned Windows XP.
Never be afraid to listen.
Yeah, you're joking. I played around with a lot of old operating systems just for the fun of it. Even like the old Mac. I think it was before OS X was a thing. I forgot what it was named. It was like a cute looking like
Emotion.
fruity, like aqua colored Mac with like one fat CRT monitor that was a Mac. I played around with that a lot. But yeah, it was like Ubuntu. I was like looking, oh, what's a good Linux distro? Because I didn't want to pay for an operating system, and I wanted security updates and for like the web browser and like basic apps like chat and stuff to run. Remember XP for a long time. My family had desktop with XP, and we didn't upgrade until Windows 10. Oh, but I thought it was cool, and you've been on Linux. Nice. And that's how like I'm familiar. I like, oh, Ubuntu, but Ubuntu is like not enough for the RAM because it used GNOME. I'm like, what the heck is GNOME? And then like it's a desktop environment. And I'm like, okay, what the heck is a desktop environment? Oh, like it's like one step at a time. It was sick. And I learned all of this as a kid. So it was like super exciting, and I would like share it with my friends. But then like Ubuntu isn't like because GNOME is quite heavy. I switched. They were like, try Lubuntu and then Xubuntu. I'm like, what are the differences? And then like Xubuntu uses XFCE, Lubuntu uses LXDE. A lot of googling around. It was so fun.
Practice makes perfect.
An enemy has been slain.
Manjaro as your first, nice. I've had Circle, start Ubuntu, now back here lose Arch, nice. I got tired stuff and breaking, yeah. Let's go. I'm only on Arch. You've tried Ubuntu but felt bloated. Yeah, it is bloated. There's a lot of unnecessary things. There's also like telemetry. Yeah, it is quite bloated. If you want a good GNOME experience, Fedora. That's what I use on my work system.
The world is blue. Until that changes,
It's not bloated. Um, March is so much better. It is, but like time goes into configuring it. Time goes into configuring it. If you want to do stuff that's not configuring, you gotta like stay away from it. It's a big learning curve, yeah. And you need to enjoy it. Like you need to enjoy the process of configuring things. No, like if you don't, then like it's kind of pointless. Mother.
Stir the music of the heart.
So like I had fun doing the whole arts thing, and I wanted to use my downtime at work to do more arch config or maybe on stream, but lately there's no downtime at work, and any downtime I have I want to go to the office bathroom and cry. No, I'm sorry. The tires change. Oh no.
This is no ordinary
I like
instrument.
Windows.
More like an
Windows
old
11, by the way. It's a mess, but once when you clean everything out of it, it's pretty nice. Does the job. Seeing Omachi ads for the first month design, but had so many issues. Oh, Omachi is good now. There's improvements almost every day,
happy little accident.
and new features every day. I liked it. Part of me is like, why not just go back to Omarchi instead of freaking spending time in config hell, because it's a pretty decent like setup if you want something that works out of the box, and he has a minimal install if you don't want like the tools that he's chosen, because like he's put one password and things like that I don't really want in my system. Yeah, he's doing a really good job. It's crazy how he has the time to like race cars and rice arch. And then like run 37 signals and his hay stuff.
Pick up the pace.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I haven't been a good support. I've just stayed bottom lane the whole time. The second time was good. Nice.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I've even tried Hannah Montana Linux back in the day. That was pretty neat.
An enemy has been slain.
I forgot my desktop. It's been a while. I just did it for the memes.
Unstoppable.
Like, you know, I'm a huge Miley Cyrus fan. Well, it's definitely good, but not your taste. A lot of time spent configuring. Alright.
Art is something everyone can share.
But man, Steam is what's pushing Linux. No! Stop it. No! Stop it! God damn it. What else? What else? Yeah, Valve is goated. Like, the Steam Deck is so good. I was also thinking, I have the Steam Deck just sitting there. Since I got this new PC, I haven't been gaming on that thing. I could run like a tiny LLM, tiny llama on that instead of like a mobile phone. It has a decent GPU. Why not?
Strings move and people dance in time with the
Yeah.
melodies.
On
Killing spree.
um
Double kill.
like Steam's OS of Arch version of Arch. Purple that doesn't love Hyperland. What what window manager do you like? Hot dog flavor water. Is there any other window manager? Because I haven't been like staying up to date with the whole like scene that works well with Wayland. Any other window manager without having to rely on like Xorg dependencies or X Wayland or whatever translation thingy that's going on right now. It's many. All right.
Double kill. Ace.
My name is my voice.
Okay, Rotocon only 4 deaths, not bad. And we are doing good. No! It's actually so over. I'm running.
Down.
Quiet, please.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I3 and you really liked it. Nice.
Allegro.
You know Chris Titus Tech, right? Hot dog flavor water? I used to watch a lot of his
Soul of a nation.
vids to like to see how he configured things. I also like the tools he set up, like the ones that I've never used it, but I would rather like make the changes myself. But it's cool that he has like a Windows debloater and Mac debloater now that he's working on.
Demacia is my home, but I'll
I3, Neri, Hyperland, and more. Nice. So I3 works with Wayland, no screen tearing and all that. Let's go. I3 is similar to DWM, right? No, I3 doesn't work with Wayland. What?
hear and feel everything.
Tu tu turu turu. Tu turu turu. Turu tu tu tu. Yeah. I don't remember what his setup was though. I thought it was just Pop OS. That's I3 with mega screen tearing, yeah.
Emotion, love, those are the real instruments.
Para pa pa pa.
I'll play any stage once. Some just the once. a beautiful ballad.
You guys have any music suggestions? Or are you happy with whatever the vibe is going on right now?
Has destroyed a turret.
Nice, more games. It's crazy how much a nap can just like fix your mood. For dev stuff, but it was nightmare. Yeah. When you're used to Linux, it's hard to go back. I used to play like in undergrad because I did mechanical engineering. We had to do a lot of stuff on MATLAB, and the thing would take like 5 minutes to load. I would just like do the same thing on a Jupyter notebook. But there's a whole Simulink like part of MATLAB that's pretty sick. I miss my uni time in uni. Jupyter notebook. Oh, sorry, not Jupyter. Google Colab. Even worse. But like I don't want to like install Python on my system and then the libraries and all of that. I just wanted like a temporary environment I could do run a script on and get the job done without installing and bloating my system. Even for my Windows, right? Because Windows asks that you log in with a Microsoft account. I bypass that and I just do local. And right, my jungle perhaps helped me a few times stop playing. Oh no, I might have to branch out of support. I'm a Jack's god. Oh no. Oh no. PD. I need to cool it on the gift subbing, guys. It's so, I do have a budget on how much I can, but like I need to reduce it. I've been gifting a lot lately. It's not good. Oh no. You don't miss from uni? Yeah, see, we got introduced to Jupyter notebooks like very late. My profs got on the Python train like after it was trending. Okay. What is the music? Why is this freaking pausing? I was listening to some nice music today. Let's see if I can remember. Let's go Rancid Toe Crust. Rancid Toe Crust is pretty sick. Her name's Antonia. I don't want to give her a hard shout out because I don't want to notify her. Oh fuck, it's gonna do a hard shout out. We'll see. But yeah, she's a caster. She co-streams League games. She knows the game well. I don't know how I found myself like becoming friends with this League community, UK League community. I've tried like networking with a couple, not networking, like chatting up all these streamer girls. Yeah, you know one streamer girl, they introduce you to all their streamer girlfriends, right? And I met most of them in TwitchCon. I know streamer boys as well. But like I'm closer to the streamer girls because the streamer boys is super competitive. You don't mind the streamer girls, that's good. Okay. They're cool people. But like I'm closest to Hall's Beauty. Like I'd consider her a friend. The others are just like, you know, we know of each other. We're not at friend level yet. Tu-tu-tu-ru. All right. You're playing with halls now? Yeah. Be a good kitten. Be a good kitten. Hashtag daddy. What is this music? Here. I want more energy drink. I come back. Oh, and the other thing about me is
Your worst decisions will
I don't know. I guess like I have a part to play in it as well, but most of my life, my close friends have been women. In school, in uni, and I guess like I don't know, I have better friendships with women than I do with men. I do have some really good friends, often better friends. Yeah. And with guys, it's like I'm friends with the more soft-spoken, the gentler types. The aggressive ones just like push me away. I could say the same with women as well. Like I'm more close with the soft-spoken ones, and women are usually generally more soft-spoken. Yeah, and I don't understand it when people are like men and women can be friends. I'm like, bruh, they can. And there are times where I was interested in someone and they'd friend zone me, and I'm like, fine, one more friend for me, right? And like they end up becoming great wing women because they start introducing you to like their women friends, their female friends. So yeah, it's win-win. You definitely can. I also see why someone would look different on it. Yeah, but like, who cares about what people think? You know. I mean, it's hard. It's easy for me to say, but it's hard to really like apply it because I kind of do. I just want to get better at not caring. Maybe I get some potions this time.
I can never shake the nerves before a big performance.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, this should be a good playlist.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Like my role in League community right now is this the Sona support one trick pony.
Minions have spawned.
Ah. Puru pum 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 porom. Turu tu tu turu 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 turu.
My music is my voice.
I'm not even a one trick pony because I'm not that great at Sona or being support. I just click buttons.
Which arrangement suits the mood?
Here's something that won't wash off.
Happy little accident.
Sapsona, yeah. She's pretty sick. She scales very well. A top laner.
Never be afraid.
Oh, what role do you play now? Also, what's your rank if you're on that grind?
Stir the music of the heart.
I played one tennis, mostly top lane. Nice. Silver? Not bad.
Life is a beautiful ballad.
Hata feet Gunner.
An enemy has been slain.
Any stage once. Some just the ones.
Now, there's a smell you can feel.
So what kind of software engineering are you going to be doing at the new job? Do you have any idea of what you're getting into?
The joy of an audience is always worth it.
Full stack and consulting. Neat. Do you have any idea about what the stack is? Is it going to be React? The React?
The tempo changes, and so do we.
That was sick. My first Kevin stream. Nice guy. I only know him as like a Twitter shit poster.
The symphony.
Nice guy.
never ends.
I kind of was bummed out that I had my meeting because I wanted to
Guide us home.
talk to Kevin more and get to know what his deal was. And there's so many interesting questions on chat and I was like, what the heck is Kevin saying? Said you want to most familiar with React, but they said they were more familiar. They said it depended on what we are building, what we want to use. Okay.
And share.
So probably a .NET backend. Yeah. Even at my company, we are migrating from
I find inspiration in every smile.
from Node to .NET. No! Fuck me. See, I'm not used to having the map on the left, but my camera is on the right.
Once more with feeling.
.NET is pretty. I haven't played around with it. No, but from those that I know that use .NET really like .NET. It comes with a lot. With Java and that's similar to C#. Nice.
Magic is like a song. It's woven
You did computer science, right? In college
waiting.
or uni?
Hear and feel everything.
Nice. And they push Java heavily on you. Yeah. Java does teach a lot of like what's required
You look out for me, and I'll
to be learned in a programming language. No. What am I doing?
Enemy has been slain.
I'll be right under their noses.
king or commoner. Everyone loves a show.
Here's something that
I can't code anything for shit. Like maybe I can manage Python,
An ally has
but I've forgotten how to code. We tried.
Should celebrate living.
Rick, who's Bob Ross again? Bob Ross is IPQ, right? Yes, Tony.
Emotion, love. Those are the real instruments.
But in uni, I did a lot of MATLAB. I guess it's C++, Arduino C. I don't know. I think it's similar to C++ for Arduino. Python.
The right song can soothe the soul of a nation.
And then during my internship, I fucked with Python heavily. And a bit of Perl for because the ticketing system that we had was fully Perl based. And then I learned about Docker, and I'm like, hell yeah, I like doing configs instead of coding.
Greatest joy.
I'm just gonna like go on GitHub and see what projects I use and like that aren't Dockerized, and I'm gonna Dockerize it to my liking. I had a lot of fun doing that stuff. Excited that you'll be traveling first? Nice.
Rhythm connects us all.
Paid big boy salary. Yeah, I'm a real boy. I'm a big boy. Let's go.
Everything in harmony. My music is my voice.
Yeah. The first couple of paychecks are nice. And then you realize you have to work for a living. I think Norway, like quality of life, affordability. I'm just talking out of my ass from like what I've read, but like it's pretty decent compared to like most countries. And also work-life balance. They're not gonna like freaking squeeze the shit out of you.
Cruel. Until that changes, I'll
Canada, no, Montreal was a bit like that.
here's something that won't wash off.
That I mentioned earlier, GF has bought an apartment. Now we sorry, it will not taste that good. Oh, are they on like a lease? Like,
You're welcome.
do you have full, like, did you buy it cash or? No. Run. Oh, fuck me. You have a loan. Yeah. This is why I have a hard time, like, if things seem certain, then fine. But like, I don't even know if I'll have this job in a month, right? So like, taking out a debt is like kind of scary.
Lost myself for a minute.
I was hiding.
It's really scary. I'm kind of like iffy about doing the whole mortgage thing as well.
Afraid to listen.
But if things are solid and like say I have a renter, someone that's renting, and like there's money still coming in enough that I can like
Stir
make
the music of
mortgage
love.
payments and also like have some money to play with, like for food and
I'll be right
also to treat myself,
An ally has been
then I'd be
slain.
comfortable. Because I've trapped myself in debt before, thinking that like, hey, I'll have this job,
Will soon fall.
or I like this job, like I don't see myself going anywhere. People outside seems like we have a different view on it there. Yeah, and it's not the same everywhere, right? There's also like interest rates and how much they fluctuate.
Enemy killing spree.
This is no ordinary instrument.
Even in Canada and the States,
Has been destroyed.
it varies a lot depending on which state you want to live, and if you want to live in the city or the suburbs.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So it's very circumstantial and nuanced.
Has been slain.
And there's no one size fits all. And to me, like I said before, at the way I play life is it's a risk management game. I play according to the cards I've been dealt.
Demacia is my
My living circumstances are very different, so like to majority of the world, I'm like not a resident anywhere. Are we giving up? 413, I guess.
A summoner has disconnected. Defeat.
it's give up sometimes. No, let's give Rancid Tocrust and Bob Ross. One more, please. I was not satisfied. But yeah, I'm not a resident anywhere. Not even the country I'm in, saying you were disappointed that you FF'd. Oh no! Oh no! What did you say? Where? Abu is disappointed. No. um. No. One more. Wait, one more, please. Not satisfying. Not satisfying. Not satisfying. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to share like, oh, this is what I want to do in life. These are the circumstances I've been given. Because like there's a whole like side of the story they don't know. They apply like they generalize, right? And it's understandable because I'm like an outlier. Yes. even with like the whole go to college versus don't go to college debate, like for me, I have to. There's no option. And even my parents went into debt. They sacrificed buying a house so that me and my siblings could get a degree. Because we didn't grow up in like a state that doesn't care whether you have a degree or not for a job. And if you're someone that's gonna be moving countries, gonna be working in different places, go get rich. You don't. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Even back then, they were like, "Oh, look at like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, all of these people. They never went to. They dropped out of college." I was like, "Yeah, but they were like really smart to get into college in the first place." They also like were in the right place, right time kind of circumstances where it may work for a small percent of people. Yeah, you're gonna see the big stories on the news because they make good headliners, they make good stories, they make people feel good. But and I'm not saying it's impossible to be successful in the vocation or the life that you want without getting a degree, but having a degree unlocks so many doors. And depending on where you get the degree, like I got a Canadian degree, so in Saudi that's seen as like something huge. So it's double the salary of what like someone from Asia would be, someone who studied in Asia would be making. It's just small weird things like that that went into account. And that was the cards I was dealt, and I had to play the game of like carefully choosing the country I wanted to go study with, because there's a certain like lifestyle I wanted to afford, and I didn't want to be like like I didn't want to feel inferior to someone that like I was more skilled at but was getting paid less than, just because of like superficial things like that. Getting a degree gives you a better understanding of the whole picture, life experience, networking. Yeah, and you're surrounded by people who are like, if you're not just stuck to your batch. I got to make friends in arts, and the sciences, and who did like dancers, actors, musicians, politics. You get to see like how they think, like it was quite eye-opening, because engineers were like very calculated, logical. Everything has a definite answer. If there isn't, like, we'll implode. But whereas people from the arts were like, the world is open-ended. You can make models. They were like super creative minds. It was interesting. And then business people also, although they were obnoxious, I learned a lot from them. They grinded when it came to networking, when it came to like starting clubs on campus. They had so much initiative, and the way they find sponsors to like help fund the projects we needed was amazing. Like we got a lot of like, so I did this vertical farming thing, and I was one of the founding members. And there's this one guy from business that was able to get like Elon Musk's brothers, like vertical farming company, to come in and just fund us. Not only fund us, but give us the equipment we need to set up our own vertical farm. Because before that, we wanted to like source the materials, design everything, make it ourselves from scratch. But they're like, no, we will give you the equipment to set up your own vertical farming thing on campus. So, and that like shifted our whole like made us pivot a whole 180 from like wanting to build everything from scratch to having to maintain an existing setup and see how we can improve it with our know-how. But then COVID happened and we couldn't really move further with that. It's still cool that it happened. Yeah, my uni had a lot of cool design teams and clubs that you can participate in. My first year, I didn't really like, I just stayed indoors a lot because it's a new environment, new country. It was very overwhelming. I didn't want to spend money. I didn't have a part-time job to like be able to like eat out and have coffee and everything. I just wanted to stick inside my dorm and like whatever live on the groceries I had. But after I got my job, I just started seeing a lot more like people doing design teamwork, doing clubs, and they were ahead of the curve. They come into like the classes we had, and when it came to using tools like SolidWorks or whatever the profs like suggested to us, they would have a much better alternative because they were being trained by upper years who have had time spent with industry connections. So like things that weren't taught to us yet, I was learning from people who did go to design teams. It was pretty sick. I was part of the Queen's Hyperloop team. So my university was Queen's University. Elon Musk's alumni is an alumni of Queen's University. I don't know how I feel about that, but he transferred to a university in the US after. He did transfer to a university in the US after. But yeah, we had the Hyperloop Club, and that's where I like played around more with Arduino and no.
And my answer is still no.
Like, cause I got disconnected from doing Linux stuff, coding stuff when I got into MechEng. And when I got into Hyperloop, I told them like, put me in something like mechatronics, cause I want to do some coding. I wanna, I don't want to work on like, I don't want to work on motors and stuff like that. I wanted to do something more more in line with my mechatronics interest.
The tempo changes, and
So I got put on the prototype team where we made like a scale prototype. And when I got there, this prototype was super heavy, and it had, there was like this tiny loop that went around, took the space of a room. They sucked the air out of it with like a vacuum pump to reduce friction, and the little hyperloop thingy toy would just go spinning. throughout the tube, and in the process it would be outputting like different variables like the speed, acceleration, the yaw, the tilt, blah blah blah. And to do all of that work, they had an Arduino connected to the sensors. A fat Arduino. Oh, my bad. A fat Arduino, and we wanted to be able to get the data that the Arduino was putting out and visualize it. So there was like, and we couldn't do it like we couldn't do it wired because it's moving throughout the loop, that the tiny loop we had. So they got this IoT device called particle photon, which connects to the Wi-Fi and sends the data that the Arduino collects to Particle's cloud ecosystem, which is Particle Cloud. And then we had a separate computer which would download the data from Particle Cloud and visualize it, and someone scripted like a web app that would do that. And there was so much latency between what was being read, what was being put on Particle on the web app, because of how many moving parts there are and where the data is moving.
Commoner. Everyone loves a show.
Let's go. So I proposed that we move all of that to just a Raspberry Pi. Reduce the 3-piece stack, which consisted of an that particle photon slop and a separate computer. Just move it all so that just one Raspberry Pi does it. So I got the tiny Raspberry Pi. Forgot the name of it.
An ally has been slain.
Tururut.
Never be afraid to listen.
Gonna have control. I want a perfect body. Want a perfect soul. Want you to notice.
It's a beautiful ballad. Just setting up before the next song.
Yeah, and I got that done, and the latency was amazing. On top of that, we got a webcam that was connected to the Raspberry Pi, so we could see live footage of like the little prototype going around the tube.
Which
And that was a sick like experience. And when I did job interviews, they were so impressed early stages that like I was able to like explain all that I've dealt with and the performance improvements,
a melody to guide us home.
reducing the weight of the whole prototype, improving latency, adding features, how I was able to port the Arduino code over to Raspberry Pi, how the workarounds I used to get some things working. It was neat. I didn't die once. Alright.
Those are the real instruments.
An ally has been slain.
You look out for me, and I
Special, special. I'm a weirdo.
The right song can soothe the soul of a nation.
I wish you could sell potions after
Magic is
if you
like a
don't use
song.
them.
It's woven into everything. Waiting.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Damn it, I forgot to do stream avatars today.
I find inspiration in
Sad.
every smile and every tear.
How do you meet your GF hot dog flavor water? And how long have you guys been an item for?
Art is
Toot, 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 toot. I love this band. They're called Agar Agar. They have another song called Sorry About the Carpet, which is a banger. Let me get that next. Sorry About the Carpet. To a friend, then we just used to hang. That's the best way. You guys, 6 years? Holy shit. It's a long time.
My
That's
music
awesome.
is my voice.
So since you were 18, very neat. So you're like 24 now.
I've got you.
You're like close to Unk status.
The joy of an audience is always worth
I'm gonna save these. Bit of a dinosaur, yeah.
Stir the music of the heart.
If Prime ever raids me, I have like a lot of roasting lined up. It's gonna be fun.
An ally has been slain.
I have like, yeah, a lot of roasting. A little bit of glazing, but a lot of roasting. It's revenge for all of the bullshit that I've been put through on here.
And so do we.
I also have like a lot of bookmark content of Prime Agents gets from the first second. Yeah. Oh man, he's gonna regret raiding me.
Symphony
Like,
never ends.
in a joking way, because like I have some really old baby Prime content from his early streaming years, from his Fortnite streaming era. That's quite hard to find. I'm not gonna tell people where to look until they come, until he raids me.
It's just a happy little accident.
This is like baby streamer Prime, and I can't wait. I'm not rushing it though. Like, getting raided by a big streamer can make or break early on, because I would rather how like grow slowly, organically, get people to know me, already have an established chat culture. Because if people come in, yeah, they want to interact with the streamers, but they also want to interact with the other chatters, right? So if there's like chatters that know my vibe and they keep that vibe active, you will be here left, right, and center. Yeah, I'm also afraid of like anti-Indian racism that might come from like getting rated by a big streamer. Like, I'm half Indian. I don't identify myself as an Indian, but I look the part, so it's gonna happen. I already dealt with like my fair share of like hatred just by rating someone. And like one of the chatters was like, oh, I rated Halls like a couple days ago, and one of the chatters like, where are you from? I'm like, I don't know where I'm from, but this is where I live now. And then then he was like, oh, you're avoiding the question. And I'm like, okay, I'll explain myself. This is like, you know, my background, this is my passport, this is my ethnic background, this is my passport, this is where I live now. And then he started calling me like slurs associated with Arabs, and I was like, I'm not even Arab, dog. And then he started bringing up about like politics in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, there are a lot of anti-Indian people. There is a lot of anti-Indian people. And then there's also like anti-Arab sentiment out there, but it's not as bad as anti-Indian. And like it's not going to personally affect me because I'm not Arab at all. Like, no part of my blood. But like, I would rather it not, like, any sort of discrimination not happen on my chat. Yeah, during Dr. K's interview, like, chat was a little unhinged about Dr. K being Indian. You swing the ban hammer. We'll go easy. We'll see. I really don't like banning people. You know, I want to, unless they're known to be unreasonable, but if they're like willing to have a conversation, especially at my early stages, we shall see. We shall see. But like, if you want to ban, go ahead, you know. I trust your judgment. Because most out of you and Nightshade, dude, everyone, all of my other moderators are people that I've known since I'm 7. Like I told them, I keep telling them, wait, don't ban him yet. I wanna, you know, keep baiting this guy and pissing them off, but they'll ban him because they just know like how much, like, although I say without a good how much I say like oh, you know, it doesn't affect me as much, or like I want to troll and bait this person. They know how much it mentally affects me. They know that I'm not going to be able to sleep at night if I continue. Yeah. It's not as bad as other platforms though. Twitch is pretty tame. Like what happened with like Halls though, right, is I raided in and Halls introduced me to chat as a friend and like a community member, and then this guy started be like, oh, from Saudi, oh, nice friends you have, Halls, like, you know, in a sarcastic tone, like that I shouldn't be friends with, that she shouldn't be friends with someone from Saudi. I'm like, bruh, I'm not from Saudi in the first place, and a person, like a nationality or where they live, shouldn't be representative of who they are. like I may live in Saudi, but I'm like one of the most left-leaning people. Like I really don't like governance here. Yeah. But like I get to choose where I live. I have to make a living. I want to live somewhere safe. Saudi is pretty safe. Strict, but safe. And money is good. Much better than having to live in like the countries I'm like ethnically part of, which is Sri Lanka and India. Yeah.
A surprise on if they insist.
So yeah, that whole interaction kind of like pissed me off so much. Like how, like, okay, fine, you can say unhinged shit to me, but how dare you like get angry at my friend for being friends with me. And then I went to Charhar's chat. I guess you guys might know Charhar because I raided her a couple times. And he was there, and then he started saying like, "Oh, you filthy like Arab, you're a pedophile, blah blah blah." I'm like, what the hell, bro? And then all of my streamer friends like freaking gathered up and banned this guy, and that felt good because like they were watching for my back, which is sick.
Everyone can share.
Usually place of insecurity and like gated communities. Yeah, exactly. And he was Texan. He was also like going into their chats and like, oh, funny thing is, okay, this guy was like 40 plus with wife and kids. What is he doing on like 20 something year old female streamer chats? Right? And he was like talking about, oh, you're gonna be arrested for saying opinions in the UK. How are you guys okay with that? Do you feel safe at night when going to the grocery store? They were just like, he was testing their limits.
Bridges the gaps between people.
He didn't say anything bannable yet until he like started being super racially charged on Char's stream.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
And funny thing is, like, I won't attribute like that kind of behavior to like all Americans or like even right wing or conservative, because I have conservative right wing friends and they've just been so respectful and open minded when it comes to like listening about my life. Like, although like we are like on the opposite sides of the spectrum, I can be friends with them. And I believe like in learning more about other people and why they believe in what they believe in, because it comes from like a lot of factors such as the culture and upbringing and circumstances. But if you're coming from like a place of hatred, like, I don't know, either hatred or like superiority, be it like racial superiority or moral superiority. I can't handle that.
An enemy has been slain.
Why do I have this? Do I? Okay.
Team has
I
destroyed
wanted
a
this.
turret.
Okay, 800. All right. How many times dead? Twice.
I won't miss.
That I've actually brought this up with some of the female like streamer friends that I've been making. Like, bro, ever since I started like interacting with Hall's chat and her communities, I've gotten introduced to so many like female League Eagle streamers, and they're like, you just use 3 slurs: Eagle, League player, and streamer. Sorry, you can I or L. Nice. Part of me feels like I should have started this whole streaming thing earlier, but like time has its way of doing things, because it's really like brought my life, like made me enjoy my time, my downtime, my evenings. Before this I was just like come home, sleep, wallow in bed, watch shows. I was working on my masters too, but I did have time. I just rushed through my masters. What do I need to do? Dawn Core. And another one, bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Toot toot. Enjoy this whole Twitch experience, cool people and community. Yeah, it's something you get with smaller streamers, not with very big ones. It's a little tough to like break into bigger circles. It takes some, like, you gotta spend time on chat to get like the bigger streamer notice you a couple times, and then like on the Discord you need to like be subbed or tier 1 or tier 2 or higher, because there's so many tier 1 subs, and the chat's so busy. So and usually like there are community members who are streamers as well. And I guess like that's you've been enjoying being part of the smaller, like, yeah, Prime is like the big guy and we all love Prime, but there's like something more special about being included when you're hanging out with yeah, it's quite noisy. It was much nicer a couple months ago.
An ally has
There's a
been
lot more
slain.
people on top shelf as well that it can get a little overwhelming. Yeah, certain people. There's like one person that spams the chat. Nah, I really wish he just gets more care. Or they. I don't know what their gender is.
Has been destroyed.
Or what they identify with. Oh, fuck me.
Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Back in the day when he first joined in, man, we were also like so many messages, man. I be like, too long, didn't read. Bro, just type it all at once instead of sending multiple. At this point, we're just like, have a hard time understanding. I understand the situation because I've been manic. I've been manic like twice, and it was hardcore mania, like and your thoughts are racing, you're spamming chat, you're spamming Twitter, like if you're connected to the internet. If you're not connected to the internet, you're just rambling and you're scaring your family members with like things that absolutely make no sense. And he's bipolar, so the thing is, he is aware when he's manic. He'll be like, yeah, I'm manic right now. And like, yeah, we can tell. But he is like a good person. He doesn't, quite open-minded, doesn't come from a place of hate, doesn't do anything that's against terms of services. But it can be a little overwhelming dealing with people like that. Yeah, a few times seems very, yeah, seems very overwhelming.
Killing spree.
And it's kind of like I want to participate in top shelf more, but now I'm thinking, do I even want to continue? Okay, what am I? Donkor. Doing tier, yeah, I might go back to tier 1, but I'm already locked in for 6 months of tier 2. And I'm like already engaging with the people I like on top shelf, outside of top shelf. um we shall see. I guess the top shelf glory days are over. So little, yeah. I feel bad. I worry. Let's go to 80s. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. But it makes sense though, right? You can't just rely on it, especially if this is your only source of income. You can't just rely on content creation. Especially if you know you can't rely on your voice, and if your voice is like your source of income. No, no. Take on me. No, don't. This band Norwegian? Aha is Norwegian? What? Let's go.
Enemy rampage. Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Aced. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret
What do I do?
has been destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know any other song. No! Are we dead? It's over. Fuck me.
A summoner has disconnected.
Mm, mm, mm. Let's give it to Rodacon or Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Wait, don't go yet. I'm gonna end. Let's raid out. I need at least one person to raid out. To raid. Let's raid Hall's Beauty. Who else is there? Okay. Yeah, thanks for hanging. Thanks for talking. I had a good time venting out. We shall say what? Very okay. FF. We do FF. FF. All right. What the heck? I shouted out Antonia. Yeah. Never F. Okay. Take care. Thanks for hanging. Bye, YouTube. Bye, hot dog flavor water and viewers. Good night.